Alright, let's get going, why don't we? Alright. I come to you from my standard spot in the basement and not where I said I was going to be yesterday. Because my car doesn't like me. Or maybe my car is looking out for me, I'm not sure which is the actual case. Creating a new guy? That sounds like fun. Let's see, what do we got? Reasonable mix of potions. Okay. Yeah, I'll use that spell shortly. And I'll be able to use that spell shortly. Okay. Anyway. Let's continue along the road. Ah, yes, I remember where we were now. Oh, and I remember why we have decent set of potions now, too. Okay. Note to self, next time we need potions, we can go definitely not abuse and definitely use properly game mechanics. Let's level up our nature mage. Strength and healing magic? Sure. Everybody likes stronger healing magic. Okay. So anyway, to tell you a little bit about how my day went, I woke up this morning and got everything packed up pretty easily. It's not like I was taking much with me or anything. Got all loaded up in the car and was all ready to go. I went to start the car, and it didn't. Which, as you may imagine, was somewhat distressing to me. Particularly since I just put a brand new battery in it yesterday. And it wouldn't jump either. So that was also somewhat distressing. So I then proceeded to do a little bit of basic why won't you start type diagnostic. Checked all the fuses for the starting system, or for the ignition system and all that. No, everything's fine. Make sure the battery's not dead. Get the old voltmeter out. Check it. Everything's charged up fine. Battery voltage is good. And all indications were that sometime between yesterday and this morning, it up and decided to just not work. Let's see. Probably should take a level of brilliance or two. Don't really think I need more curse. I think we need to sink more into barricade. Yeah. Get those tank abilities up. And as for you, amplified lightning seems like a good idea. The little bit of investigation we did this morning, or this middle of the day, I guess I should say, because that's when we checked it out some more, indicate that it's probably the starter solenoid that's not working. So, we were going to work on it some tonight, but we changed that to tomorrow morning. Need some tools. Let's just pull back a little bit. Get what's-his-face out of the cave. Anyway. We need to get at the starter and see if we can jump the starter directly. And if that'll allow us to start it, then that means it's just the solenoid. And if that won't allow us to start it, then it means we need to replace the starter. Either way, hopefully it's something that we can fix on our own, because there's no mechanics around that'll be able to do it in a reasonable amount of time. Which means there's a distressingly high tendency that I won't have to drag my ass up to Michigan because I won't be able to. Okay, we're gonna pull back a little bit. There we go. We're wasting a lot of potions here, but there's an exit right there. I strongly suspect you don't want to go that way first, though. I guess what we find out tomorrow will determine whether or not you're going to get a stream tomorrow, or whether or not I'm going to continue on my trip with just a minor delay. Okay. Actually, wait a second. Let's keep going this way for now. Okay. That exit looks distressingly like the way you're supposed to go. Which means you want to try this lower exit first. Okay. For a game of this age, this game looks really, for as old as it is, this game looks really good. But it's a little too drab. They could have made it a little more colorful. I think it would be improved. Okay. Windstone Fortress. Okay, we're actually at the fortress now. Well, we will be shortly. Okay. There's our mouse cursor went. Quite a large group of these guys. We'll just keep retreating while we have ground to retreat and pick them off one or two at a time. In relative safety. Get rid of that wraith. Looks like we can switch to the more powerful spells. Boom. Summon a Shale instead of a Thrusk. Is this a sword I actually want to use? 17 to 22 fast attack. 14 to 24 normal attack. This is probably going to... It gives a slightly lower max hit, but it's a lower minimum hit. Or higher minimum hit. Doesn't have that restore health on hit effect though. I think it'll be more damage overall. Okay, this is 22 to 34. This is 24 to 39. That's the change. Game. Okay. 12 to 20. Fast attack speed. I don't think so. 27 to 41. Okay, this looks like a better one. This one has lightning damage on it, whereas that just has raw damage. Okay, we need to start running the other way. Get rid of this bastard quickly. We can get our healers back on their feet. Okay, you may now heal everybody, please. Thank you. Yeah, we definitely need to get some mana stuff going on our first dude. Looks like we still have a reasonable number of potions. That's good. I'm sure we'll be heading up there shortly. Okay. Welcome to Windstone Fortress. It looks like everything is going just fine here, right? Right? More health potions. As if you couldn't just climb over rubble. But anyway. Now we have to fight our way through a whole bunch of Windstone Fortress guards. Lord the mages, you scumbags. Okay. Combat mage is pumping out a lot of damage. Which is probably why everybody's attacking him. Also, it's costing a lot of mana. Okay. Go ahead and level up our archer. We could increase their range. Or we could get a level of nature bond. I think more range is probably a good idea. Let's get that up to 5. We need to focus more on her base class skills. She's an archer first and a healer second. Cleaned up fairly easily. We're still having serious mana issues. Here. We've got plenty of healing potions. Everybody heal up. That'll save mana. quickly. That should get rid of that summon. We'll go up that way later. There we go. Get away from mages, you. Okay. Anything else I need to worry about over here? A little bit of loot, maybe? Much to worry about, really. Oh, there's one. Okay. Can't remember if you can get to the other wing of the building from their side, if you have to go around. Guess we'll find out in a second. We'll just run over there and... I don't see any steps over there. Okay, we have to go around. Alright. No big deal. Game's pretty linear. It's usually pretty difficult to miss a side area. Unless it's like a small room or something. Well, there are exceptions here and there. Keep inside areas. Go level up our throwing guy. Get him level 4 of quick draw. Then I think we should start working on getting level 10 survival for his next set of levels. Because I would like the larger size of potions. Oh, wow. That was far from ideal. Stay back here, you dumbass. Okay. When the nature mage gets up, we're gonna have to revive what's her face. Sure, how are we gonna deal with him? Resistant to lightning, weak to fire. Well, that didn't work out exactly what I wanted it to. Come on. Run, you fool. At least it hasn't healed. Actually. Congratulations. You're fighting as a combat mage for now. And now the nature mage is down. Fun, fun. This is where I wish I could control a single character. Because if I could control a single character... This guy is just way too tough. Also, why is he still firing through there? Well, that wasn't very nice of him. Dumbasses! No, you had it perfect spot. Okay. That's not going to work out. Screw you. Actually, this is about the best I could ask for right here. Well, it was. Run, you fools. Don't. I hate when they do that. Okay, she's gonna be back up on her feet soon because of the healing potion. Okay. We've taken almost 1,000 HP off her. Okay, that's not good. Run, you fool. There we go. Okay. We're definitely gonna have to use some emergency scrolls to get our healers back up. Go get him, Simmons. He got flattened pretty quickly. We've got him down to 6,600, so we're just down a full 1,000 HP down from where he was. Which is pretty good, I guess. Considering that we're hitting him from range with our melee tank. Not too surprising that we are having limited damage. Keep hitting him, Tarrasque. We're gonna run out of potions at this rate. Okay. The other guys aren't getting up anytime soon because they are being hit by AoE damage. Ones that aren't already dead. Tarrasque is trying to kill me. I'm down to 5,800, so he's another 1,000 down. He's on almost half health. Okay. Kind of wish we had Daru up. Because her longer range might be able to outrange it. But I don't think so. Range is pretty long. As long as it uses that other attack it was using, the one that kind of spreads out, we can quench it pretty easily. Well, we're running out of potions. So, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything here. Except hope we can get our combat mage out of the way. And nope, that's not going to happen. Yeah. We're gonna have to recover our bodies. I about guarantee it. I don't know if he'll heal up if we do that, though. It'd be extremely unfortunate if he did. We're almost level 12 combat mage. There. Firing. I think what I might be able to do is another. Sometimes I really wish I could control guys like an RTS in this game. Because if I could, oh, dumbasses, get back. There's not enough cover here to fight these guys. Probably could have moved them over here. I've been more careful. If we can get those two out, I can maybe try setting up people around the door so only one person can shoot through. And yay, okay, we got two guys out. Which means we now have potions and stuff again. However, whether that's going to be any good or not is a totally different story. Don't go in there, you fools. Kind of cover for one person to hide over here, but not three. Okay, what do we have for... Oh, we don't have any. He must have been using potions off the unconscious guys as well. Okay, I didn't realize it was a thing you could do. Well, that creates a bit of a bigger problem. Slightly. Okay, wait, actually maybe I can select wait. Party order. And take Mr. Archer dude here. Find just the right... Don't you dare go out there, you fool. If I can find just the right spot to sit. Fortunately, none of our healers are up. I could waste a resurrect scroll on Tar. If we can get Tar up and get her over here against the wall. Okay, Tar is now unconscious. Okay, he stopped firing. Tar is dead. Damn it! AoE. Dare I waste another resurrect skull on Tar? Yes, I dare. Okay, Tar is now unconscious. Now, when she's just about ready to get up, we'll send Mr. Tank Dude in here to draw fire. Art, you fool! I ordered you to move and you did the opposite. I ordered her to move this way and she moved the other way. Okay, let's get a ranger out of there for now. Okay. Nope. She refuses to move to cover. Alright, stop firing on the nice lady. Okay, fine. We'll move her through the door next time then, if we can. If we can get a nature mage out, that'll help immensely, because then we won't be limited by our... Okay, you move to there. Don't stop in the doorway, you dumbass. There, finally. Holy shit, what is wrong with you? Now. Half the time I order her to move, she doesn't move to where I want her to. She moves the opposite direction. Okay, Darrow. There, finally. We rescued everybody. Now, do you guys have any potions? No, you don't. Okay, Darrow, can you shoot far enough to hit that bastard where he can't hit you? Maybe kind of a little bit. Okay. Problem is, she gets a couple hits off and then wants to run in closer. The good news is that we can keep everybody in relative safety while we do this. Okay. And we still have some mana potions. That's the only kind of potions we have. But worst comes to worst, we can always wait to revive somebody. You people are on wait orders for a reason, damn you. Okay. Lovely. Any hit, no matter how minor, does incredible damage. We can get off about 2 hits pretty reliably. Without taking damage unless he uses that spike attack. He is resistant to range though, which isn't helping us. Okay. Hello, survey. See, I failed to do basic maintenance on my vehicle. Now see, that is where you are wrong. I did basic maintenance on my vehicle yesterday just fine. I replaced the battery. And it started fine then. In fact, immediately after I replaced the battery, it started right up. Just as well as it ever did. However, when I went to start it this morning, it decided not to cooperate. The battery's fine. The voltage measure's fine. It just... the voltage isn't getting to the starter, and or the starter is not using the voltage correctly. And I'm guessing it's probably the former. Don't move when I have you in the perfect position. Holy shit. Okay, Nature Mage to the rescue. Shit. There we go. Just replace the starter. They're fairly cheap and usually easy to get to. That's probably what's going to end up having to happen. This one... oh, hell yeah, he's not aggroing. Anyway, this one is underneath the air intake resonator. So, 4 10mm bolts. And then you can access it from above. So hopefully we can get it replaced tomorrow, just in the driveway. That would be the ideal. And hopefully it happens early enough in the morning that I can just go ahead and leave and head up to Michigan and get there at a reasonable time tomorrow. Failing that, the trip is probably off. So I guess if you see me streaming tomorrow, then There might be Thanksgiving streams after all. Because it would take a little while to get into a mechanic. And obviously, I really don't want to have to pay for that. It's likely just the solenoid. And it should be fairly easy to test. You could just hook up 12 volts to the starter terminals directly, and if it cranks over, then ta-da! It's just the solenoid that needs replacing. I'm not sure how hard the solenoid is to get onto on a... It'd probably require dismounting the starter to get at the solenoid anyway. But it might be cheaper. Have to see. Anyway. Once I'm done finished cheesing this bastard, we're going to have to get more potions. I hate mimics in this game. They're incredibly tough and just obnoxious. Oops. Okay. Step back to mirror party order. And the loot they drop isn't even that good sometimes. Yeah, I'm not necessarily the most mechanically inclined person. Electronics are more my speed. The limits of my mechanical inclination are okay, let's drop a town portal right here. Worked on helicopters for 20 years in the Air Force, another 20 teaching at a college. My grandfather was always quite mechanically inclined as well. The differences didn't rub off on me. Some things did, not the mechanical inclination so much. Alright. Now... Oh no. We appear to have somehow exited the main menu. Really, this is a great tragedy. They did get rid of our town portal, but I'm okay with that. I kind of half expected that anyway. Which is why I'm not surprised to see it. Oh look, the bushes spontaneously respawned. How shocking. Who could have seen that coming? Oh well, I guess we have to harvest them again. Oops, wrong button. There's the one. Oops, I must have clicked the wrong button. How tragic. Better go check to see if those bushes have respawned. Thankfully, we weren't very deep into Windstone Fortress, so it won't take long to get back there. Okay. Let's just pile up a nice large pile of these things, because I am for sure going to need them. Anyway, I'd say I'm not very mechanically inclined, but for someone who's not very mechanically inclined, I sure carry a lot of tools around with me everywhere I go. I carry a small vice grip, a screwdriver, and then just a pocket knife. You know what? I think another looper tube wouldn't hurt. Also a tape measure. You'd be surprised how often having a tape measure in your pocket comes in handy. Just want to know how far something is from something else, or how long something is, just grab the damn tape measure and go. The little tiny keychain ones are shit, not worth it. But like a medium-sized one, just right. $10 feet or so, about right. Wide enough that you can have decent-sized numbers on it. Why'd I run up all the way here? Okay, here, wait, before I get too adventurous. Yeah, a few more loops wouldn't hurt anybody. I think it was, what, 50,000 gold? Get the next party slot? We're probably not going to see that for a good long time. We're only supposed to have 4 slots in this difficulty anyway. Wait, what am I doing? Okay. Man, imagine if it started you out where you saved instead of in town every time. We could just save our game right here and cut a ton of time off of our round trips. Okay, how many potions do we have now? That's a pretty reasonable number, I think. Yeah. Let's go organize and sell our loot. Set this back to full screen so I don't have to look at a tiny little window. It feels tiny, but it's 1080p, so... Alright. You don't have anything to worry about. You have a crossbow. Whip it up to our bow user. Okay. You couldn't use it anyway, and you wanted to. It's not better than what you've got, so ship it up to be sold. Get that to be stored. Character level 20, nature magic 16. 31 armor. Actually, that would be a pretty solid upgrade. We'll keep that. Okay, what are these? Ranged armor gloves. 13 armor. Requires range 16. We'll be there before long, so yeah, keep those. These are combat mage boots. 9 armor. That's more armor. 6% of damage goes to mana, plus 28% armor. Chance and hit, minor drown. It's only 1 more armor. That said, armor is king in this game. If you're choosing between 2 pieces of equipment, almost always you want to go with the one that has more armor. I should sell that too because it's not doing any good. Yeah. 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 Okay. This is 27 to 41. I don't think any of these are good enough. We'll sell them all. Pendant with no stats. We're almost to combat mage 12.
Greetings, friend. My potion.
Nature mage. Okay, what is this? Dexterity, mana, health. That might be okay on what's her face here. Character level 21. It'd probably be a good ring for her when she can wear it. Okay. What's your combat mage level? Almost 12. Be quite a while to get above that. You already have dehydrate? Yes, you do. Okay, what are you using for spells? Decay armor, drown. Speaking of which, would shift you back over to lightning where you belong. Currently we're using multi-spark, which is a reasonable choice. Okay. Now, nature mage spells. Anything particularly exciting? Restores 55 life to party instantly. What are we using for a heal right now? Lesser heal. 91 life to target instantly. You have maximized the spell party. This spell's power. We really need to move up to a better heal. Because our current stats max it out. We'll put it down here in reserve for now. Healing Cascade is 57 mana. Actually, not that much more mana. It does the whole party for about half the life. Okay, that's an option. Transmute is kind of an interesting... Well, we already have it on her, though. The problem is you also have town portals, so you don't really need it. The Transmute was pretty good in the first game, because the game was paced so that you would get to a shop just about the time your inventory situation was getting really desperate. The Transmute could take a little bit of the pressure off. Which was pretty nice. Man, I wish I was Nature Mage 34, because that'd be awesome. Alright, anyway. This is intended level 19, this is intended level 19. This is knockback. This is stun and mana absorb. Okay, I think we'll leave her alone for now. Summon Lesser Raptor could be switched out for Rhinorok. What are we using for a summon right now? Summon Raptor. Why am I using Summon Raptor? Isn't that fairly low level? No, that's actually fairly high level. Okay. Okay. Aquatic Embrace. Vastly hastening mana regen. That'd be pretty useful. We'll keep Lesser Heal around for now. Keeping that armor. We'll pass the Thrusk up. This will be his upgrade option in a little while. That gets sold. For level 14. Okay, put that in reserve spells. Resurrect Scroll goes to you. We should buy another one of those. We have some emergency resurrects available. Basically, everybody who can't cast a resurrect needs to have one available. Okay. This Druid Staff gives us 12% healing effectiveness, so that's good. Speaking of which, let's see if we can find a staff that'll
If
improve.
Celia says you're all right.
What's his face's abilities? Plus 4% combat magic damage. Okay. 8% ice magic damage, that's not useful. Healing effectiveness, 8%. Okay, that's a cheap way to get 4% more damage, I guess. We might as well. Now, about you. 17 to 22. Unlikely to find anything amazingly better than that. Chance on hit, Ice Burst for 35 to 60 damage. Okay. For level 18, we're level 19. This requires melee 15. This gives melee critical hit damage. What's attack speed on this? Fast? And this is also fast? Yeah, okay. Alright. I would like something faster than the slow attack speed on the Harpy Spear. I don't think we're going to find anything like that just right away. Not with anywhere close to comparable damage. Actually, yeah, 12, okay, maybe. 11 to 18. Plus 15% ranged crit. Restores 3 health per hit. Like level 9 item though. 17 to 26, it's a level 18 item. Ranged critical hit, plus 2 minimum damage. 17 to 26. Normal attack speed though. So it's going from normal to slow. If it was fast, I would definitely consider it. Okay, I'm going to see if I can figure out what the actual attack numbers are. Like, what is the difference between different attack speeds in actual numbers? Okay. A fast weapon is 1.5 times faster than a slow. So fast is 0.6, slow is 0.9, compared to 1 for normal. So that would mean, assuming that guy, a random person on a forum, knew what he was talking about. By going from slow to fast. Say, from this Harpy Spear to this Throwing Star. Would not be a good idea. I don't think. If it was 2x damage, it would be a good idea. Although that chance on hit is pretty juicy. Yeah, I don't think so. It might be very slightly more DPS, but I don't think it's enough to matter. Alright, let's store more of this stuff. It looks like our day where we're going to have to raise a mule to store shit is fast approaching. Okay. Get everybody's inventory sorted out. I wish I could put things down in a corner and mark them as belonging there. Okay, please don't move this around. Alright. Why am I doing this? I don't know. I just am. Let's get back to where we were. Should be relatively straightforward. We weren't that deep into the Windstone Fortress. We'll have to refight through some stuff, but it'll be thinner enemies on the ground because respawns. This iron horn. Are they using the right weapons? Looks like it. Okay, and through the caves. Did they respawn that? They did. Jerks. Okay. We can get through this without using a mana potion. Nice. We're gonna end up having to use a potion on our nature mage though. This guy quickly. I'll get rid of all these damn iron horns. And finally the scrub boars. Okay. There's nothing out there. We confirmed that before. Maybe some minor loot or something, but nothing of any note. Go. And here we are back at Windstone Fortress. Looks like some of the guards respawned. I really don't like games that don't have respawning enemies. Because it depends on the game. Usually there's some kind of problem with it. For example, Divinity 2 does not have respawning enemies. So if you want to get anywhere close to maximum level, well, it depends kind of. The way their leveling system works is also kind of... We could use some help. Big problem is that XP scaling is so off the charts that if you do get lots of XP for killing an enemy above you in level, but it doesn't matter. And matter of fact, it's detrimental. Okay, we're back more or less to where we were supposed to be. Stop killing all the guys. Also, melee guys, stop standing around to thumb up your ass. Okay. Get him out. The long story short, if you miss an enemy somewhere in a game that does not have respawning enemies, that's XP you could have gotten, and it may or may not end up hurting you later. As if there are respawning enemies, depending on how they did it, anyway, you can always go run through an area again and get more XP. There's a fine line between allowing you to go get another level or two from enemies in an area you killed off already by re-clearing it, and making the player grind. It's far too easy to make the player grind. While I like a bit of grinding once in a while, as much as the next person, grinding in most of the RPGs that would require you to do so is not particularly fun. Okay. Looks like the chests have respawned back here. I don't think mimics will ever respawn. If they do, I'm ignoring that bastard, because it's not worth going through all that trouble again just to kill it. The loot they drop is good, but it's not that good. Anyway. Wow, you guys respawn fast. Okay. That is a side room I didn't open last time. Daru's down. And Daru's back up. Now, I do believe there was another side room over here we also missed. Oh, hello.
You are not a beast. Thank the gods. I was searching for survivors when suddenly the others in my party started to transform into slavering beasts. I managed to run into this side room and thank you. You should know that there are others missing as well. The patrol split into 3 groups. Private Nolan and his partner were going to investigate the storage and barracks area. Private Caden was going to search in the western part of the gate complex.
Alright. We have received a new quest. Okay, there is no mimic in there. Thank goodness. That's pretty hard hitting. I realized it was using the static ability instead of the lightning balls or whatever it's called, multi-spark, that I wanted to use. Okay, this is the room where we cast Town Portal before. Yay, Tars advanced a level. More nurturing gift. More nurturing gift. It's level 4. But with boost is level 5. Pretty solid. Okay, I don't see anything that indicates hidden rooms or anything of the sort. Here's a sanctuary door. There should be good loot in here. You can always be sure of which chests are not mimics in this game, because mimic chests always look a certain way. They're not. They're like the wooden rounded top ones. Okay, I don't see any other loot in here. Pretty anemic. Also, I don't see any switches. Okay. Is this a side room or is this a way forward? Get rid of the mages, Daniel. There's my cursor. Attack the damn thing. There we go. Put a couple more levels up on that. Okay. Don't know if this is a side room or not. I'm going to assume it is for now. Anyway, let's level these guys up. More levels of barricade. More levels of barricade. And for you, their level of amplified lightning. Yeah, why not? Okay. Lesser chant of magic skill. There's a hidden button. Get random loot. Okay. Don't see anything else around. Okay, this was definitely a side room. I don't see any other buttons around. Alright. Back on down the road. Okay, there's level 16 Ranger. I think she had some equipment to wear at that level. Get these guys off the mages. Get off the mages, damn you. Bug where sometimes characters don't move and just stand there is really annoying. Okay, there we go. Now there's Western Barracks, where we should find one of the guys we're looking for. Okay, you had gear to wear at this level. Armor 10, armor 13. Boom. We need to get some boots for her. We need to get a helmet for this guy too. Combat mage robes. 14 to 24. Higher max hit, lower low hit. I think it's probably better to stay with what we've got. Rare good fighter staff. Requires overbear. Okay, well, we don't have overbear. Nor are we likely to get it anytime soon. We do have a new rending aura. Chance to dodge attacks. Stun chance. Sure, that seems better than what we had. Okay, this is 22 to 34. That's significantly worse than what we have. .22 armor versus 22 armor. But this has no good effects on it. It is enchantable, which is nice, I guess. 31 armor versus 20 armor. Ooh, yes, please. Gimme, gimme. Yeah, it requires nature magic 9. It's actually an upgrade for her, too. And a not insignificant one. Okay. There's a mana recharge point. Okay. Through this door next. Pretty sure this is the side area, but the side area that has a quest thing in it. Besides, we always do the side areas first. Western Gatehouse. Get the rest of our force in here. Oops. Ready to rid these damn rangers. Nice. Okay. Oh, there's that dumbass who's supposed to be following us. He is indeed still following us. Problem is, he looks just like our enemies. He kind of blends in. He doesn't look exactly like, but he is wearing the same armor. Which makes sense, considering he's also supposed to be a Windstone guard. However, a little bit more lore over here. There's the mages, you scumbags. Go ahead and level up our archer here. We'll give her more range. Yeah, more range. We shouldn't be attacking that thing. Yeah, I think it's summon. You don't want to summon. Okay. He's unconscious. He'll get up as soon as we heal him.
Thanks, Ziria! I ducked in here to look for survivors, but I got ambushed and there were too many for me to take on. Can you escort me back to my squadron?
Okay, we now have two little idiots following us, or at least we should. Grab this lore before we go off too far. Alright. Where did the other little idiot go? I don't think they can die. Oh, there he is.
Let's move faster, please. The longer...
Okay, now we have two little idiots following us. And we're back in Windstone Fortress proper. I should get rid of that shale. I think it's not already dead. Yeah, that way's collapsed. We've been to those two areas already. There's the teleporter. Let's go activate that right now. Windstone Fortress teleporter. Okay, there's several quest type stuff down this way. Okay, who are you?
Go find those men.
Yep. Zartan is the recruitable guy.
I suppose that you have come to laugh at me too. Big Captain Dathry seems to think I might wrap my big strong hands around his puny little neck. I laugh at him.
I would not like to be stuck in a hole like that. So, of course, all half-giants know one another. And we all have a secret handshake, too. Bah, we have work to do.
Anyway.
By the light of Zyria, Valdis has managed to breach our defenses. Men, I want you to blast through this rubble. Bywood, Torex, and Parthel. Get the explosives from the storage area and report back here immediately. Orain, the desert? Then you have the weapon? Who are you? Blazes! I did not hope to believe anyone would be successful. The weapon, let me see it. A vault? You must mean the locked chambers inside the western wing. But Valdis is nearby, and this place is riddled with the plague. You are either a hero or mad. But my men are succumbing fast, so I have no choice but to trust you. The vault is locked with 2 keys. Here is the first. My lieutenant holds the second key, but he has not been seen for hours. I fear the worst. If you can find him and get his key, then you can open...
Alright. We'll grab some potions here. Grab the damn potion. There we go. Now, I don't know which of these is the next one we should go down. But we probably should start from the one farthest away from anything of importance and work our way up. So that would mean that one. I'm going to assume. That said, it is 1040s, so we will probably do this next time. Which should be next week on schedule. Oh. We didn't get much done today, partially because of a late start. Which can largely be blamed on me taking a nap. Although I didn't plan to stream at all today, so yeah. That worked out real well. Let's see, who's doing what? It looks like Waste is playing DayZ and Avi is playing Darktide. Supposedly. Yes, Abby is playing Darktide. Darktide looks like fun. Yeah, I kind of like that. Conceptually, anyway, I kind of like the idea of a PvE 4-man game of that sort. The problem is you kind of need to have a group for that kind of thing, and I just don't have one. So, alas. What's right, Abby? Now, hopefully, there will be no stream tomorrow. There may be a stream tomorrow. If there is, that will be unfortunate, because it means that I will not be going up to Michigan for Thanksgiving after all, probably. Although I guess that would be good news for you guys, because then you would just get more streams on schedule for the rest of the week, just like normal. It'd be unfortunate for me, because then I would have to plan a different trip up there at some point later in the year to keep the ravenous hordes of family happy. But anyway, those are me problems, not you problems. So I hope you guys all have fun over at Abby's, and I will see you all later. Whether tomorrow if my car doesn't work, or Sunday if my car does. Either way, I hope you all have an awesome night, and I will see you all later. Good night, and goodbye.